our way to go pick up an R34 GTR M-Spec Nur in Millenium Jade, 1 of 140. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever owned a Skyline, and I have, like, I don't know what to expect from the RB26 platform, but you know, it should be interesting, and I can't wait to get my sort of hands onto the car and see what we can do. The plans, I want to keep it as OEM friendly, Nismo friendly as possible, just because, you know, it is a modern day classic, and I think the car came perfectly balanced from factory. In terms of what the car comes with, I know that there's a Nismo intake plenum. I think there's a HKS intake kit. There's some sort of exhaust system with a titanium tip. I think there's a 5-point racing harness. It's an M-Spec Nur, so it comes with, you know, hand-stitched leather interior, which is a bonus, I guess, depending on which way you look at it. Some people don't like the M-Specs because it's a luxury spec model, but I think it's, you know, a cool bonus and an extremely rare car. I'm missing center hubcaps, so someone must have stolen them. And I think it comes with bigger cams, and I've heard that it has bigger brakes or bigger internal turbos, so it'd be interesting to see what this car actually does. There's the front end. Please tell me you can see that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The car looks amazing. Wow. We just rocked up to Import Monster. The R34 Skyline M-Spec Nur is just sitting around this corner. Oh my goodness gracious me. We already have bird poo. Did that come from Japan as well?
It's legit JDM bird shit. I'll scrape it off and resell it.
What is this? Blasphemy. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Is that going to be the thumbnail? That's the thumbnail. So a little bit about the car. Firstly, I got to thank Aaron from Import Monster for making this an extremely seamless deal, I guess. From everything to inspecting the car, to winning the auction, to doing the quarantine, to getting it here today. Massive props to Aaron from Import Monster. If you guys need anything from them, be sure to contact or hit up Aaron. This is the first time I'm actually looking at the car. Crazy.
Got to look over it. We've gone through it. It's got no airflow meters.
Okay.
It's an HKS ECU. It's got an HKS oil cooler. It's got truss turbos. It's got an ARC.
Oh, it's got truss turbos.
Yeah, okay. ARC radiator. It's got all HKS hard piping for the intercooler.
Amazing.
It's got a fairly bitey clutch, so I reckon twin plate.
Okay. Oh great, another twin plate.
Got the harness. You've got Brembo F50s on the front.
Yep.
And it looks like they've turned the front Brembo 4 pots into rears.
Okay.
So you've got brake upgrade.
Wow.
There's coilovers on there.
Wow, look how big that is.
And we haven't put it on the hoist yet to see what else might be on it. So
okay.
Dominic, I see an F-Con V. I see Motec system exhaust. Overnight parts from Japan.
We're about to start the car up and hear it for the first time. That pop was needed.
The whole M-Spec Nur.
Yeah.
Millenium Jade. Beautiful, some light mods. All seems to have been done fairly recently too. ARC radiator looks brand new. Nismo plenum. No airflow meters. HKS F-Con V. Full hard HKS hard piping kit. It's got an HKS oil cooler in the front there.
Yeah.
It's got exhaust, truss turbos.
Is it running the OEM intercooler?
Yeah, factory intercooler. From what I know, talking to guys in the know, they're good for about 380 at the wheel. So,
okay.
But you know, nothing that a nice replacement Nismo cooler wouldn't improve.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Mate, what's more to say about it? You need to get in it and you need to take it for a drive.
We definitely do. Still at the breath, engine cover obviously for all nerds out there. We're about to check out some new wheels with the new car. Quite fortunate. The selections are endless.
So from the left to the right, you're looking at 18 10.5 Nismo LMGT4 Amori edition.
Those are beautiful.
We have limited edition exclusive to Import Monster 18 10.5 Volk T37s in bronze.
Wow.
We have Volk T37 RT black editions. We have T37 SLs in pressed graphite. We have Volk CE28N 18 by 10.5 in bronze. We've got Volk CE28RT black editions in pressed black, and then of course we have the custom matte black CE28N on the end.
Honestly, we're sport for choice. I reckon we just we chuck one rim on one side on each corner and just be done with it. I'll just drive around with 4 different wheels because I can't decide at all. Alright guys, so we're finally in the GTR and we're going to go take it for a quick test spin. Oh my god, we're driving an R34 GTR at the moment. Oh. Alright, let's try not to scrape. Alright guys, so maiden voyage in the R34 GTR M-Spec Nur. Just taking it easy. Obviously, car's not registered yet on Australian roads. Driving with a unregistered vehicle permit though, so we're keeping it all legal. How do I feel driving it? I think it's running a twin plate clutch at the moment, so it's really bitey on the clutch, pretty high up. Right now the response feels quite responsive. Feels a little bit sluggish, but that's nothing a tune can't fix obviously. I think the Japanese run a better fuel than us, so it'll probably need to get retuned, definitely. Oh, there we go. At around 5,000 it came alive. You can't see the camera guys at the moment, but there's Bez in front of us hanging outside the M2, trying to get all the footage that we can get. Actually, when you actually give it a little bit of stick, it feels good. So we just gave it a little bit and it felt alive. What can I say guys, this car is truly a driver's car. It is extremely engaging. It feels amazing when you actually get on the gas. A little bit sluggish, probably needs a retune, but nothing we can't sort of fix. Wow, I'm sort of blown away. I just noticed that the fuel gauge is almost empty and I'm locked into here firmly. First thoughts on the car. Clutch is extremely bitey, so I'm thinking there's a twin plate clutch. The car feels amazing from 4 to 5,000 revs onwards. Really responsive. Oh, almost stalled the car. Makes really amazing sounds. I don't know whether or not you can hear it from here in the cabin, but the car's very directional. Feels extremely solid, which is unlike the Supra. I don't know, it's a completely different characteristic to the car, and I'm loving it so far. I can't wait to show you guys more. So it's been half hour since we bought this gem and we've already picked out a new set of wheels for it. Ended up going with black LM GT4s, which are going to suit this car really nicely since we're going with a whole Nismo theme. Here they are. Amazing. They're 18s, yeah? 18 by 10.5?
Yeah, 15 opposite.
And they're going on 285 8008Rs?
Yep.
Perfect. So those will be going on the new baby, the new GTR. Well, I don't even know what to say about like a first reaction. I was trying to film it before and I'm like, how does it feel to drive this car? Because I guess that's the number one question that viewers at home are gonna...
I think you answered it when I asked you the question, were you more excited for this or your Lambo?
Yeah.
And you're like, this, it's just different.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Completely different feeling. I guess because the other thing is, you know, you could walk in tomorrow and you could order a Ferrari, you could order a Lambo, you could order an M car, an AMG straight from the dealer.
But you can't order this.
Can everyone else.
Yeah.
But this, we had to work our asses off to find one that wasn't a rusted out piece of crap, that was at the right price, the right colour, and took work.
And there's what, 140 odd in this shade, in this spec?
Originally?
Yeah.
How many are there now?
Probably,
Who knows?
I'd say 100 odd, potentially, that haven't been tracked, haven't been stacked, haven't been wrecked.
Yeah.
So, you're looking at an incredibly iconic Japanese car that is in a ridiculously rare spec. Drives and handles exceptionally well for a, you know, 15-year-old car.
And this one actually feels really tight as well.
Yeah, it feels really, really tight. Feels a lot more refined than the Supra. And that's the point that I was trying to get across before. Every time I hop in the Supra, I almost feel like the car's gonna fall apart.
The aero top?
That's the aero top. Yeah.
Like that from new.
Yeah. That's not the hard top, that's the aero top. But this car just feels incredibly refined. You put your foot down, yes, there is a slight bit of lag because it's running Trust turbos.
Yeah, T517Zs, which are pretty known for being laggy.
Yeah.
For a low mount twins.
But once it starts getting on boost and you put your foot down, she pulls and it just feels amazing. It feels amazing.
In relation to a car.
And what makes this car so special? Obviously the fact that we have leather trimmed hand assembled seats, and the reason why there were so few M-Specs made was because the factory literally couldn't pump them out fast enough. From memory I heard that they could only do 50 a month and they did it over a 6-month period, so only 285 M-Spec Nurs actually exist, and this happens to be optioned with Millenium Jade paint. And from memory, I think there was only 140 in Millenium Jade as an M-Spec Nur, and one of them happens to be at Import Monster. All thanks to this man. Honestly, we've gone through, God knows, probably a dozen cars before we got to this, and he was telling me, you know what, it's junk.
Talk you out of it.
Exactly.
You're all excited, just buy this thing. And I'm
like, I need to have this car. I need to have one of these. And Aaron's like, look, man, we've got to wait for the perfect example. You've got to be happy with what you're purchasing. Obviously, the fact that these cars are now, you know, 2 decades old. There's a lot of lemons out there, you know, rust pits that you don't want to touch. A lot of bogged out cars. But this is a grade 4B. We inspected it prior to the auction. Aaron and me pulled the trigger and we decided, you know what, we'll go into this all guns blazing, and it's now here in Australia to enjoy. So we've currently got the car up on the hoist as we're about to change the wheels over to some Amori limited edition Nismo LM GT4s. They look stunning. And this is the first time we're going to get underneath the car. Check the underbody. The whole underbody looks extremely clean. I'm not sure if the camera's picking this up. Behold, one of the best booties to come out of Japan. Initial thoughts on the underbody. Car is extremely clean. There's no oil leaks. Everything looks to be in check. The previous owner's taken exceptional care of the car.
Check the part numbers to check if it's
So the level of quality and the way that the car's been kept has been reflected from the exterior to the interior to the underbody, and this is all just a pleasant bonus, I guess.
Yeah, sit down. So if you really the spring and drop the base height, you'll have a step up button also can go along like that perfect scrubbing. The clearance side.
Sorry, Nikki. Sorry, Nikki. I've got to apologise to my girlfriend. Trust me, it came like this.
It was like that when I got here.
Yes, like that. It like constantly adjusts. Camera's constantly adjusting. I'm really, really excited. What? What is even? Do you even? ATC.